Alrighty, guys. Hi. You. Hey, that was up. Oh, I streamed yesterday. What you talking about? I told you guys I'm gonna try to take this stream thing more seriously, and so I'm about 30 minutes late, but I have a good excuse. My cat decided to jump on the table, and I gave her a lot of pets, so it was my cat's fault. She's still on the table. And I'm like, Miso, like, oh my gosh, are you gonna leave so that I can draw or what? And she's like, no. I'm just gonna lay here on your table between you and your computer. Because of course she is. So, thus the warning under the chat, you may hear cat ASMR. Right, Miso? Maybe. She doesn't talk very much. But when she does, it's really, really cute when she does. What is it, Mama? I call her Mama, even though her name is Miso. Oh, I wasn't here yesterday, the power was out, I saw you were live, and aw. I mean, the VOD's up if you want to watch it. It was just me working on, the Onami stuff. Really didn't miss that much, honestly. Hey, what? Aw, thank you! Thank you, Jay! You gave me a super chat yesterday, I appreciate you! How you doing today? Did everything go well yesterday? Yeah, it has been a while. I think the last time that I streamed was... Well, let me look. I can check. Before yesterday, the last time I streamed was February. And then before that, it was... I did pretty good between... Oh, never mind. It was February of last year. Was the last time that I streamed. Wow, is it really that long ago? Oh my gosh. Unless I just... No, it wasn't. It was 5 months ago. I just didn't put the right number on it. Oh, that's embarrassing. I've got the wrong number on it. I was like, wait, I could have sworn I did that a few months ago. I gotta edit the dates on that, because it all says 2025, and it should be 2026 for, like, the last couple streams. I need to fix that. Because I'm a dum-dum, and I didn't pay attention to what year it was, apparently. Let me edit this one first. I know. Yeah, I did pretty consistent streams. I did the 17th of January, the 31st of January, which isn't that consistent, but then I did the 1st of February, and then the 12th of February, and then the 14th of February, and then after that, I just stopped, because life happens. I mean, the honest answer is I fell into a really deep, sads fest, after February, so. But it's all good now, it's all good. That and life happened, and other things, and stuff. You know, stuff. Stuff happens. But I really do want to try to stream as often as I can. I may not get to do it every single day, but I'd like to at least try to stream a little bit every day, even if it's like 30 minutes or something. So. Because honestly, my channel, so I don't know if y'all know, but my channel is actually kind of old. I started posting to YouTube in like October of 2018 is when I started I think Halloween, like the day of Halloween, October 31st, 2018 was when I made the channel. And I didn't do super well until I started streaming really consistently. Imagine that! Consistency makes success. Who would have thought that? Sorry, I'm opening another file over here. I actually got monetized. Once I started streaming, I got monetized within 6 months. Like, my channel grew really fast when I was streaming every day. And it was just whatever I was working on. I don't know if anyone here has been on my channel long enough to know those things. Mama. I wish you guys could see my cat right now, but I don't have my webcam plugged in, so unfortunately you guys will not be able to see it. And that makes me really sad. Because she's being so cute right now. No, it's just for a YouTube channel, 2018 is old. Most people don't, like, when they make a YouTube channel, they don't last very long. Like, maybe a year if they're lucky. You know, but for me, I tried a whole bunch of different things when I first launched my channel. I tried everything from, like, at the time, people, like, the Reddit reading videos were getting pretty popular. So what I was doing is I was reading artist stories from Reddit. I have one, it's just not plugged in. It's a really great one. It's like a 4K, it's like a 4K thing. I just don't have it plugged in. And, cat law, so Miso is laying on my arm right now, and cat law states that I'm not allowed to get up to go get it. It's cat law. If you don't know what cat law is. Why do I have these separated like that? That's so weird. My layering convention system is absolutely, abhorrent. What the f- Oh, it's because it's a normal layer. There we go. Now let's copy it over. The problem is Miso likes to lay in my arm in such a way that it makes my arm fall asleep. And so I will slowly lose feeling in my fingertips. I think I should have put these with the rest of the poem sketches. Yeah, I'm gonna move this over to a different location. That way I'm kind of showing all of the character concepts together. I'm gonna move that folder. Okay, so I'm gonna move this over to a different folder. We're gonna put these here. That way we have sort of like all of like the character concepting and that sort of stuff all on the same page. And let me grab those drawings of Pon from here. That should fit here. Yeah, that should fit. Okay, so we got this one. All these really old drawings of Pon that I did for like forever ago. All of these are like 2020 era drawings of Pon. When I was like still obsessed with like trying to figure out how to make him look orphish-ish. Move this up a bit. I'm gonna move these up a bit. Oh man. Ah. I guess I can make the oarfish smaller. if I flip it this way, I can make it bigger. Yeah. Here. And then there just won't be room for a lot of text here. It's okay. It doesn't need to be a lot. Yeah, there's just character concept art for the 2020 edition. It's really all that is. And then this layer, Miso, my arm, I literally cannot feel my 3 of my fingers because you're laying on my nerve. You're literally getting on my nerve. She's like, I don't care. I'm a cat. Why would I care? By the way, I'm working with a writer from Japan now. Hey, that's awesome. Heck yeah. What's can you give us any hints on what the story's about? I'm kind of curious. Moving up in the world. Hell yeah. Oh, Jay asked, do I use a screen tablet or a pen tablet? I use a screen tablet, but for now I'm not using it, like the pen itself. I'm just using my mouse and my keyboard right now. But I have a Cintiq 19, I think? No, 16. I have the 16 that came out in 2019. No. I almost never play games. I'm like dead ass serious. The only game that I play like right now is Magikarp Jump. I know, it's so lame. But I really love Magikarp. You guys have no idea how much I love Magikarp. And so that's the only game I play right now is Magikarp Jump. And then before that it was Pokemon Scarlet. And then I beat the game and then I stopped playing. And then before that, Okami, maybe? I'm not a game person. I don't play games that much. Honestly, really the only games I've ever really been that heavily invested in is Okami, and then like some of the Pokemon games. I played Pokemon Go for a really long time. But I stopped playing Pokemon Go because of the Dynamax raids, and once the raids become so, like, dependent. I have not seen Spider-Man. I also do not watch movies. I am not a movie I will be dead serious with you. I have not seen a single Spider-Man movie. Not one of them. I've not seen a single one. I'll look it up later. I don't want to do it right now because I only have about an hour before I need to start getting ready for work. Because I have like a normie job. Ironically, it's kind of like a konbini job, which is funny because most manga assistants, manga aspiring people also work at konbinis in Japan, so. But yeah, I have to go to work in a little bit, so. I don't want to look it up right now. I'm trying to get this done. Yeah, I've not seen a single Spider-Man movie. I've also never seen any of the Star Wars movies. I have watched part of one of the Lord of the Rings movies. I'm not a movie person. Yeah, I'm not a movie person. Yeah, I know, I'm a little weird. Most people are like, oh my god, I love movies, and I love games because I'm an artist, and I love that stuff, and I'm like, not me. I'm very, 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 very picky about what I invest my time into. Which is not a good thing necessarily. Like, it does hurt my creativity because I don't invest in other creative mediums. I kind of just stick to the same one, which is, like, reading comics and manga. So, I really, really should, like, invest more into, for lack of a better phrase, consuming other cultural things. I don't like watching movies. No, I don't like watching movies. Not everyone likes watching movies, so I just don't enjoy them that much. I don't watch anime either. I prefer to read manga. I will watch anime. There are some anime that are insanely better than the manga. Like Wolf's Rain is a really good example. Like, and that's the only reason I watch that anime is because the manga sucks. Or maybe there isn't even a manga out there. Or maybe the manga is hard to get a hold of and manga is expensive and maybe it's not on an app or something. But generally I read manga. I read like supernatural books, horror books, you know, like scary stories to tell in the dark type stuff. That's really it. I'm a very boring person. If I'm like spending free time or whatever, it's usually outside. I'm outside, I'm by the river, I'm hiking, or I'm drawing outside, or you know, I don't do a lot of like typical artist mangaka things in the sense of like consuming pop culture. I just don't care. I really don't. And it's not that I don't like it. It's just it's like if I were to ask all of you guys, why aren't you doing archery? It's so much fun. Oh my gosh, why don't you go fishing? Why don't you do archery? Like, you don't know what you're missing. You know you don't like those things. I don't like watching movies. I touch a lot more grass than a lot of people. That doesn't say anything about you. Some people, they get on different kicks about things. Like, I have a friend right now, she's absolutely binging this documentary about, and I hate to bring him up, she's binging the Chris Chan documentary series by, like, Gino Samuel or something. And so, like, every time I see her, she's like, oh my gosh, I watched the next episode, and can you believe that this guy did that? And I'm like, sure, bestie. I'm glad it's fulfilling some itch that you need to scratch. Or some people like watching reality TV, or they'll get on a kick where they just watch a bunch of those, or, you know, they'll get on a superhero kick, or they'll get on, you know, whatever. It's not a bad thing. You just, or it's, and people do the same thing with food. It's like, you know what, I'm obsessed with this particular food, I'm gonna eat this particular food. I certainly go through those. Okay, then make some time for it. Like, say, okay, I'm gonna read this today, I'm gonna read this today, you know, maybe make some time for it if it's important to you. What does this button do? Absolutely nothing. I'm trying to figure out what this button does. You guys can't see it, but I can see it. Oh, okay, that's what it is. Oh, okay, I see. I barely noticed that. Let me just merge these together. Merge. Dun 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 dun. That one's fine. I don't know what this is for, but I'm gonna merge it. And then these can be merged. Dun 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 dun. Since you like horror, have you watched any analog horror? I don't know what that means. What does analog horror mean? I'm not like into horror in the sense that, oh my god, I watch and read absolutely everything horror. I don't know, that looked kind of cool, I'll watch it. Do as I say, not as I do, or you know, don't be resizing stuff like this. It's the same advice that other people gave to me. You'd think I'd have listened by now. I feel like at some point it's like I just have to decide to do the thing. You know, like, just gotta figure out a way to make that happen. You know, even if it's a small step at a time, like. If you want to read, maybe say, okay, I'm gonna read one chapter, and then go watch your stuff. You know, just be like, I'm gonna read one chapter. You don't have to go read a whole book. Start small. That's what I've been doing to help me with my like Japanese reading. Just because like reading in a foreign language takes up so much brain power. You know, I've told myself, hey, like I'm gonna read, you know, like one page out of my, like seriously, that was how I started. I'm like, I'm gonna read one paragraph, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna read one page out of my my bilingual Japanese book. Or if I have a book that's only in Japanese, okay, I'm gonna go through one paragraph today, but I'm also gonna translate it so that I can, you know, understand what I'm reading. Or maybe, I don't want to translate it today, I'm too tired for that, let me just read it out loud and see if I can memorize the kanji or whatever. Oh, okay. I mean, so like the Blair Witch stuff? So like Blair Witch would be considered analog horror. Okay. I've not really watched that. Well, most of where I'm starting is like documentaries, like for example, the Tape Library. I really love his channel. Let me grab a link. I really like his channel. Well, I'm sure there's more to it, but yeah. Yeah, so like I really like this channel, and then J Nightmares I also like. Helps if I, there we go. Folks like this I like listening to. And I am expanding into like horror manga as well, but for most of what I listen to, it's sort of like people going over documentaries or like reading other people's stories, stuff like that I really like. It's easy to work and listen to, because I don't really like stuff that demands my entire attention. Night Mind? Okay, I'll look it up. No, Miso, you cannot put your paw on the keyboard. Interesting. I'll give him a watch. Thanks for the suggestion. Appreciate it. Genesis is an analog horror, actually. Actually, I'm gonna take a picture of Miso, and then I'll post it to my channel later. Or post it to my community tab later. Miso, you cannot put your feet on the keyboard, hun. I know. Because I live alone most of the time while I'm... Is there a favorite movie? Absolutely! Absolutely! And people tend to laugh at me when I talk about my favorite movie. My favorite movie is The Sixth Sense. So... A lot of people laugh at me for that one because they're like, oh my god, it's so corny. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. When I saw that movie, I was a kid. I was a little kid when I saw that movie for the first time. And it blew my mind when, like, the twist at the end happens. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what the duck just happened? Oh my god. And then because I was by myself, I immediately watched the movie again. And when I watched the movie the second time, it was an entirely different movie. And that movie completely shapes how I want to tell stories. Basically, like, Like, you go through the story, you go through the movie or the story thinking it's one story, but after you come out of it, you realize that it is something completely different. Like, it is not what the type of story that you thought it was. That type of stuff I really, really love and enjoy. So basically, like, it becomes a completely different story, and, you know, when I was learning about Kishotenketsu, I was like, oh yeah, like, that's basically what Kishotenketsu is, or that's what it can be. And so, I think that's one reason why I really enjoy manga over a lot of, like, other Western stuff, is because of that specific experience, because, you know, when I was kind of new to storytelling and whatever, like, my first real experience with, something like that was something that was more based on Kishotenketsu, right? So... And I also don't really like stories that have a happy ending, in the sense of, like, oh, another story that really, is, Kakurenbo. I'll type it out for you guys. Kakurenbo. It's, I think it's from 2004? It's a 3D, short film, about these kids that, go into, like, Kakurenbo is sort of like a hide-and-seek game, basically, and they go into this sort of, like, maze system where there's, like, cyborg, yokai-type creatures, and they're trying to find this kid's sister. I'm not gonna spoil the ending, because it's a really, really cool ending, but I saw that movie when I was still in high school, and so... for me, I was like, whoa, that's so weird. And it was shortly after that that I saw The Sixth Sense for the first time. Because I was looking for, like, more movies that had a twist ending. And The Sixth Sense was one of the ones that came up. And I was like, oh, like, this is the I See Dead People movie. And so let me watch that. And then I was like, whoa, that's so crazy. And so I love stories like that, that carry you through making it look like one thing. And then it's a completely different thing. Like, I was like, wow, I didn't even know this could happen! So, it was a really, fun experience for me. So yeah, if you're looking for something kind of fun, look into Kakurenbo. Miso is fighting for her life, trying to lay her paws on the keyboard, and I'm not letting her. Yes, ma'am, I'm talking about you. Don't flick your tail at me, Missy. You good girl? Usually. What is it, Mama? Do you need to get up? What is it? There's nothing over there. Don't stare at the corner like that. That scares me. What is it? That's what you're hearing, ma'am. It's okay. Yeah. What is it, Mama? What is it, Mama? Yeah, do you want up? Okay. Oh, I see. You're gonna go lay in your actual bed now. Got it. Good idea. I'm free! Go ahead. Go ahead, Mama. Just knock all my shit over. Oh my god. You know, have you guys seen those videos where cats try to jump from something, or they try to jump from like a table or a smooth surface, and they get like no traction when they jump? That's just what happened to me. So instead of her moving forward, her legs just kicked out behind her and like knocked over half my stuff. Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah, Kakurenbo is animated. Did I spell it wrong? Kakurenbo. Did I spell it wrong? Let me look it up. Kakurenbo. Oh, here, I'll just give you a link to it on YouTube. That way you can see what movie I'm talking about. Oopsie. It's on YouTube. You can buy it on YouTube. Kakudembo. Here, I'll read the description for you. There was a dark city, a rift from inside the desolated, shapeless city. When the street lamps are lit, a world only children can enter, a game that only children can play, is revealed beyond the alley. The children know of the Otomo-sama's game, a game played when four beings known as Oni, a game played with four beings known as Oni. They know the secret to the game of Kakurembo, hide and seek. A group of 7 boys decide to take part in the game, led on by a mysterious girl. As they discover the truth behind the game, one by one, the children disappear. So... no worries. It's a fun... I'm pretty sure you could find it for free in other places. But just so you know, this is the movie that I mean. I only shared it that way it would be clear which movie I'm talking about. 2005, okay. It came out in 2005, and it's only 24 minutes. So it's a really short movie. It's really good. But yeah, that was the movie that kind of got me on my kick of, ooh, like, I like Japanese horror or Japanese drama. Like, I really like that kind of stuff. So I started looking more into it. And then it was around that time I had gotten into manga. It was like shortly before that, so. Yeah, definitely enough time for kids to have a bad day. And I'll tell you what, I don't know what I was expecting for the ending, but it was not that. And then what's really crazy is once you get to that point, then you realize, like, why certain things were happening, in the, while they were in this alley, this maze type environment. There are certain things that are happening during that time. And then that gives you, oh my gosh, that's what that means? Like, once you get to, like, the last, like, 5 minutes of the movie. So it's like, oh my gosh, that is so dark. But that was really the first time I was a kid, like, I had been, like, for lack of a better phrase, exposed to that stuff. And I was like, damn, that's crazy, that's so wild. And I'm like, I want more. Give me more. So, yeah, ever since then, I've just... Yeah, so it's not that I don't like movies, there's a very specific type of movie that I like. And if it's not what I like, then I'm not interested. Which is very terrible. It's a very terrible way to be, because it limits your potential and limits things you can be exposed to in, like, a good way. You know, so, like, it's not necessarily a good thing that I'm really picky. I would definitely say it's not a good thing. I'm trying to be less picky, but I can't help it. Oh my gosh! Hey, bro, what's up? It's not that I don't like movies. I'm just very picky. How have you been? It's been a while. Yeah, I guess that's a good way to put it, yeah, I'm not like a mainstream, and it's not that I won't give it a chance, it's when it comes to mainstream media, I want to hear what other people think about it first, and then I'll consider it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm from the US. I'm in Central Time Zone. So there's like Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific. I almost said specific. Yeah, specific time zone. Obviously the one on the West Coast. Dun 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 ba-da-dum ba-da-dum bum. Oh my goodness. You've always been picky. Yes, I know. Yep, you know me very well. Not in a bad way, but it's one of those where you like certain styles for sure. Yeah, absolutely. And I wish I was more open. I don't know how to be more open to it. Like, half the time if someone says, oh, you should watch X movie, I start watching it. Like, I give it a chance. And within, like, 15 minutes, I'm like, no, this isn't for me. I don't know why I still have that open. That's hilarious. Okay, I think I have all of the, like, the stuff for Onami 2020. Where is my... Okay. Oh, I need to close this so I can edit that. Did you ever... The Iron Lung movie? I don't think I've even heard of the Iron Lung movie. The what? Because the only iron lung that I know about is like a medical device. Is that a thing? I've been back and forth, hella therapy, a lot of IRL, finally got a diagnosis. Okay. Okay, so you can finally, like, make some progress. Hell yeah. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad things are moving in a better direction for you. Hell yeah. I know how hard you've worked for that stuff. It's tough at first. No, I don't know Iron Lung. Oh, Markiplier? I've never watched Markiplier. I know who he is, but I've never really watched his stuff. Well, okay, that's not true. There's only 3 videos of his that I've actually seen, and it's the holy trinity of Markiplier videos. It's the one where he voices over animals. There's a cow one, a cat one, and a dog one. And those are the only ones that those are the only videos of his that I've ever seen. But I know who he is. I literally have a playlist. I don't know if it's private or public, but I literally have a playlist that's called The Holy Trinity that has his 3 animal videos in it. Those are the only things about Markiplier that I know. Okay, see, it's a game. That's why I don't know about it. Okay. I might give it a chance. Since you guys are suggesting it, I might give it I'll at least look into it. I love how this has turned into a let's get Archromes to watch a movie. Let's find a movie that Archromes can watch. I'm not complaining, it's hilarious to me. And then, I don't know what I'm gonna put here, but I'm gonna put something here. I'm gonna put some kind of image here. I don't know what that's gonna be yet, so I'll fill it with red. I'm gonna fill it with red, and it's on a monochrome layer, so I just did black. It's public, that's why I figured you'd heard about it. No, I hadn't heard about it. When it comes to YouTube, honestly, I don't know a lot about other YouTubers. Only like very select things. Like for example, because of my friend is really into something called Girl World. It's like it's spelled like this. And so she's really into that. It's a different friend than the one I mentioned earlier. And so I guess it's about like really large women and the drama around them, like lolcow stuff, I guess. So there's like I know about those YouTubers through my friend who talks about them all the time. And so sometimes like we'll watch videos together about that. Like I'll go to her place and we'll just like watch the newest video, and I'm like slowly starting to watch more of it myself because I'm like, who is this person? What's wrong with them? Stuff like that I don't know, I guess it's like my reality TV, I guess, is like the closest thing I can think about. But it's hard to watch for me because I can't like watch it and do something at the same time because I want to focus on whatever it is that I'm watching, because I don't know these people, I don't know the drama, I don't know the lore, I don't know those things. So, let's see. He solo directed and acted, which I think is a huge chef's kiss. Oh, I think I did hear about that when they were talking about like how well it did compared to like the mainstream movie scene, as far as like, oh, this is an indie film and here's how well it did on its like debut weekend or something. I think I did hear about it then, now that I think about it. He originally planned on releasing it in a small group of theaters, but it got so much traction, he just... Yeah, exactly. That was what I had heard about, because I remember people being like, this is so big for, like, the indie film scene, and this is a really big leap forward, and I do remember hearing about it, now that you say that. I think it was just, like, in one ear, stayed for half a second, and then left. I've never been famous for being a good listener, to be honest. I'm a little dense. And I say that about myself lovingly, because it's not intentionally mean. But, like, I want to learn about these things, because honestly, I feel so left out when sometimes... Because people are talking about stuff and I have no idea what they're talking about. And I'm like, wow, I look so dumb. Because I don't know what these guys are talking about. Oh, Obsession was indie as well? I have definitely heard about Obsession. I'll put this one in the middle. And then we'll have some talkie up here. Oh, you know what? I like how it was originally laid out. I take that back. I'll have to get the nice versions of these images, but at least they'll be in here. I'll just have to replace them with like the nice ones. Oh man, it's different proportions. That's fine. It's fine. It's not a biggie. Okay, let me catch up to chat really quick. I finally that person who has to say, hey, let me catch up to chat. A little dense. Hey, you know it's true. You know me long enough that it's true. Let's see Me Too Old said, hello Art Crumbs, can I humbly ask your advice as a certified background god? I am no god, okay? I just have an unhealthy obsession with drawing rocks and trees. It's an unhealthy obsession. So, are you, like, wanting to learn about how to draw backgrounds? Are we talking, like, perspective in general? Are we talking, like, how to know when to add backgrounds to your panels? Are we talking about learning how to draw things that are in backgrounds? There's a couple different bits of advice there. Let's see. My best friend brother from another mother is like, he doesn't engage most new media, doesn't swap interests at all. Bro is a Blade Runner film student that hasn't moved on. I'm the Okami fan that never moved on, so... Dude, Okami 2. when that game comes out, I will transform into a gamer for the length of time it takes me to finish that game. I'll be like, sorry guys, we're playing Okami for the next couple weeks. I cannot wait for Okami 2. Dude, when my brother, so my youngest brother, he's 10 years younger than me, he texted me. He's like, hey, did you see the Game Awards? And I was like, no. He's like, they're gonna release Okami 2. And I was like, no way. So like, I had to like immediately find a clip of it. And I was like, fuck yeah, I've waited 20 years for this. Yeah, I hid all of my stuff on DeviantArt. Like I used to have like a big big. How many deviations do I have now? I think I had like 3,000 deviations on DeviantArt at one time. And now I'm actually going through all of the sketch dumps that I did, and I'm making an art book out of them. As this, I have to take the fan art stuff out. But, which is a lot, because I drew Okami a lot for a while. So, oh, okay, See Me Too Old said, I have finished outlining the story for my manga, but my art skills are not up to par, especially backgrounds. Shall I give it 2 years to improve, or put work out early I'll probably be embarrassed about? So, that actually completely changes the advice I was going to give you. So, when it comes to, making a manga, what I would recommend is, if this story that you're talking about is a long story, if it's like multiple chapters or multiple volumes, I would honestly recommend putting that off to go make a couple short stories, like some one-shots, like maybe like 50 pages or less, or if you want to start even smaller, maybe 20 pages or less. Like, start really small, or maybe do some, like, yonkoma, which are, like, 4-panel, pages, where you're just experimenting with different types of backgrounds. The reason why I say that is to go make smaller projects is because you don't learn how to make manga by not making manga. You learn how to make manga by making bad manga first and good manga later. You know what I mean? Like, for example, the manga that I'm actually showing right here, which is Onami. Let me actually just bring up Global Comics. One sec. I'm gonna show you guys some really bad artwork here in a minute. Here. Let me make this fit. Okay. Okay. Manage. So I've made so many old manga pages. I could probably just go into Godsbane and look at my old stuff. Let's see. So this is Godsbane. This is one of the older manga series that I've made, but it's not the oldest thing that I've ever made. The oldest thing that I've ever made is Onami, which there's 2 versions of, right? So there's this version of Onami, which is the Viz version. And then there's this version of Onami, which is from 2020. And so this was the very first manga, like, one-shot that I ever made. And it's not that great. I mean, a lot of these are just brushes that already existed. And I mean, like, my backgrounds were not that great in this one either. Like, it's just, what even is this stuff? I don't know. I don't know what any of, like, there's no backgrounds in these ones. Like, I hid his hand because I didn't want to draw hands. That was intentional. And then, like, look at how far apart his eyes are. Because I didn't understand how the face worked. You know, but, and this was the manga that I entered into the Shonen Jump Tezuka contest back in 20. This is bad artwork compared to what I have now. Bad is relative. Bad is not something that's universal. Bad is relative to each individual person. So for me, this artwork at one time was the best artwork I'd ever made. But now, this artwork is 6 years old. This is not that great anymore, compared to where I am now. And so, like, stuff like, so, I mean, his face here is definitely really off. His nose is way too low. His eyes are way too high. So I do make my own custom brushes, yeah. There are certain brushes that I'll make customized, especially if there's something I'm going to be drawing a lot, like maybe a character's tattoos, or maybe like certain artwork that would be on lots of walls or pillars or houses or whatever, like stuff like that. I'll customize to whatever I'm making. I love how I messed up my 2-page spread here because I didn't know how 2-page spreads work. And so this got clipped incorrectly. You know, and these were all brushes. All of this was custom brushes, like the coral, the fish. It's all just custom brushes. So, by the way, because I'm looking at it, I have the file from 2015, which is the Nora Comic Final PDF. Yes, you do. That's very vintage. I could look that one up. Let's see. I can go to DeviantArt and look for it. I'll show you guys some older stuff. You guys want to see old? Let's go all the way back to like 2015. Let's see. Where's my prologue here? That is not all of the options. Unless I skipped it. That's the cover. These are all the different languages. I'm looking for the prologue. Oh, it's gonna be like a prologue. If I spell prologue correctly. What? Fine, I'll just look it up manually. Jeez. It's so annoying. Oh, it's in my legacy storage, that's why I couldn't find it. Maybe. I might just have to look it up manually. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just look it up manually. It's not a big deal. That is so frustrating that I can't find it that easily in here. Oh my gosh. Look at this. 2,073 images! Oh my gosh. That's okay. I know what year it is. Just give me a minute. I'll find it. Have mercy on my soul. Alright, where's my prologue? I need the old prologue. The one I did at Ringling is the one that I need. That'll be 2015, I think, that I posted it. Okay, we're almost there. Where is it? This comic update? Okay. Nope, that's the wrong comic. That's the 2016 version. So, for those of you who do not know, the Noir comic, N-A-O-R comic that you guys are seeing here, is the foundation for what became Godsbane. And this is super, and Corpse here has been with me as like a friend and like viewer of this comic for, dude, it's been like a decade now. It's been a decade now. Like, that's wild. I was okay, I'll find it. I am stubborn. I'll find it. I know I'm close. Damn, I posted way too much artwork. So much artwork. Dude, I was so prolific when it came to getting my, like, doing artwork back in the day. Where is it? Oh, I found it. Dude, I have artwork on DeviantArt from 2008. 2008 is how long I've been on DeviantArt. So this is the original thesis. So when I was in art school, I had to do a senior thesis, and I wanted to do a manga for my senior thesis. But my thesis teacher was like, no, you're not gonna make a manga, you're gonna make a comic, you're gonna make a Western comic, and it's gonna go left to right. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. Even though it was way deeper than that. But this is a pencil drawing. Dude, I was insane in 2015. And so, let me see if I can zoom in a bit more. Yeah, there we go. It's a little bit close. And so, this was way colored back then, yeah. Old joke, yeah. Old. Yeah, I'm so old. And so, you know, like, this was what I turned in for my final senior thesis. This was, like, well, now, okay, I have to add a caveat to this. I redrew my senior thesis 4 times. So, I redrew it I said English. English is hard. I drew it a total of 4 times. This was the 4th time, and I only had like 3 months to do it. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even answer your question about the backgrounds. So, the best way to, like, learn about backgrounds is to just draw more of them. But what I honestly recommend is to just do some, what they call, like, still life or life studies. Or technically it's called direct observation. So what I would recommend is using something like Google Earth. Do you guys know what Google Earth is? Google Earth is awesome. So let's say I want to go to, let's pick a location. Siesta Key. Let's go to Siesta Key. So with Siesta Key, for example, like you can just take your little human here and you can put them anywhere where it's blue. Let's put him here. This is cool. And so it's kind of like a fancy, it's a very similar version. Oh, there's no images here. Oh, okay. Of course there's nothing visible there. Of course not. Let's go here because I know exactly what part of the beach this is. Yeah, Google Earth is super fun. So like imagine, I used to go to this beach all the time when I lived here in Sarasota. So like, and you can like travel around it or whatever. So like imagine just coming here and then doing some water studies. That'd be super fun. Yeah, just go do some water studies. That'd be a super great way to like learn how to draw some water, waves and the foam and how they work. Let's go to Rocky Mountain. Oopsies. National Park. Okay. So now we're in Colorado, Rocky Mountain National Park. Let me see if I can find a place where I can drop my little human here. Now you can come draw some rocks. Look at all the rocks you can draw. There's so many of them. Rocks with grass, rocks near grass, rocks with little flowers by them, mountains with some snow on it. You know, melt and all that fun stuff. Look at all the rocks you can draw. There's so many rocks. yeah, absolutely. You can actually look through like all of the like older photos and stuff depending on like where you put it. Dismiss. So let me find. Where is? Yeah, let me get orientated. You know, it's like Gamble Mountain, Copeland. Oh, I'm upside down. No wonder I was confused as heck. This is park. Up here it is, Gem Lake. That's what I want. So I'm from Colorado, so I know all of these areas. Look at this. Would you not want to draw that? Look how gorgeous it is. So yeah, like it's awesome. Like imagine like you can draw, like look at this rock texture. Like imagine practicing that or drawing looking up, you know, like it's not perfect, but that's okay. Like that allows for some leeway and you experimenting and trying different textures on your own and you don't have to commit to it. Like there's a bazillion drawings that I could think of that I would do just in this right here. Like I would draw this path and then I would draw this so that I can have the practice of the texture of the rock versus this, and then I'd have, oh look at this cute little bush here, shrub, whatever it is. There's a little bit of a like some water here. That'd be really cool to figure out how to draw. Or even like these like fallen logs and stuff, and so this tiny little path, like there's a million drawings just in this little photo here. And so for me, I like to use Google Earth as a way to like practice images. Let's do one more just to make my point. So let's say, oh, I want to draw buildings. Okay, cool. Let's go to Manitou Springs. If I can spell Manitou, that'd be great. Manitou Springs is really cool. Because they have the cliff dwellings. Here we go. Let's say you want to draw something really, really neat. Something that you've never seen before. Look at this. I've been to this place lots of times. You can even walk it. It's really neat. It's like, imagine, like, so now you get to practice drawing these. You know, you can even practice drawing stairs of all things. You know, or maybe, heck, if you want to draw some more rocks, congratulations, here you go. Got to draw some more rocks. You want to draw a bench? There you go. You got a bench. Draw a beautiful bench. Gorgeous bench. You want to draw a little bridge? Congrats, you got a little bridge. Like, there's all kinds of things. So, you can't technically, well, I mean, you can do it for yourself, but you wouldn't be able to use that traced image in anything because all of these photos are technically copyrighted, right? And so, you would have to, like, you can't just use all the photos off of Google Earth. For your own. Now, if you want to do it as a study, absolutely. It's the perfect place to find, like, study material, because usually you can get a lot of different angles of a variety of things, but it's not something that you could say, oh, hey, I'm going to use this, I'm going to grab this, I'm going to trace over it, and then I'm going to use it in a panel. You can't do that. Because it would be artwork that you didn't have permission to use. You know what I mean? But kind of going back to this, like, this was like the first comic I'd really ever made or tried to take seriously, and it was rushed. I only had about 2 weeks to make this, and then Dustin, he was here yesterday. Dustin has this original image here, and that's all pencil. So I can find. Oh yeah, here's the cover that I did for this. This is all pencil as well. Oh, it's a small version. Dang it. Excuse me, sorry. But yeah, like, I was super prolific when it came to, like, sketches and stuff. Sketches and, like, little commissions and things. Like, I was, yeah. Would you composite stuff together? As long as the perspective would work, yeah, absolutely. Dustin was literally just here yesterday. I never finished this Orochi drawing. I never finished it. I got a little bit more done, but I never finished it. Let's see. Sketch dumps, sketch dumps, sketch dumps. Oh, all my Pokemon drawings. I had like a Pokemon phase where I did a lot of Pokemon drawings. Oh man, I remember this one. This one's all traditional. This is all traditional artwork. This was a request from someone. Well, it was a commission, and they were gonna use it as like an insert for their album, and then they never used it, which is very sad. Took's old reference? Nah, maybe. Yeah, the character sheet? Yeah, I did. This is what Amat used to look like. Yeah. I had like full references and everything. My question was more of, could you oh, could you? Yes! That's kind of a legal gray area, because if someone can figure out that, hey, you used my photo, even if it's in a composite, like a collage just technically is considered fair use, technically. You know, so I personally would say yes because of the collage factor, but yeah. Yeah, Took is really pretty. Oh, do you remember him, the flying one that I did of him like, meow? Took is really pretty. Yeah, I definitely want to make more reference sheets. That was part of my my thesis. This was. It was part of my senior thesis that I made. So he looks really different now. I'll show you guys what he looks like now. Let's see. Oopsies. No, do I have a picture of it? Oh, not in here apparently. It must be in the old one. More or less, this is kind of what he looks like now. He would still have like a sheen to his feathers. And then he has these sort of like long phoenix-esque tails that'll have like eyes on the end of them. There's 4 of them. So that's kind of what he looks like now. More what do they call him? Bearded vulture-esque now. And then yeah, so his feathers have a sort of shimmer on them, similar to like a crow feather, so yeah, that's kind of what he looks like now. So I have done so many pages. Bearded vulture look? Yeah, he looks really neat. Yeah, I like it. And then there's a picture in here somewhere of him. Let me find it. It's like a wall scroll painting of him. That's not, I mean, that's the closest thing I got, I guess. This is like the closest thing I got as far as like, there's this cool painting of him, and I want to find it again so I can, like, actually draw it. I don't remember where it is. Like, I can't find the original, because I made one that's just like a, you know, standard rectangle image, and I can't find it now. Yeah, still biased too. Dude, he's a fun character. Yo, do you want the beta for the new story? So the new story is only it's 43 chapters, and I've completely changed it from the one that you knew forever ago. It's a completely different story now. So if you want a beta, let me know. I'm still working out a couple things, but I've changed a little bit about the beginning and how Aros gets into this mess. So I still have Coco. Still have Coco here. Look at how serious he is all the time. Oopsie. Overly serious all the time. Okay, I'll send it over. Is it the same Discord? Yeah, I've been busy, like, rewriting it, and then I'll go ahead and show you guys. I started working on, like, the new pages, but my file's kind of borked right now, because I'm trying to figure out, like, what I want to do with it. Return to things, because I missed so much of this. Alright, I'll send it to you. Coco the Beloved. Oh, let me see if I can find the Cocoa Puffs thing. Oh my gosh, let me see if I can find it. I don't know if it's on this hard drive or the other one. Okay, cool. Got it. Okay. Let me see if I can find the fan art. Oh, that's fan art I've made. Never mind. Oh, I don't have it on this device. It must be on my other device. The Cocoa Puffs one. You know, I wonder if I put it in my, character fan art folder, though. I might have done that. Hey, there it is. Dustin, for anyone who was here yesterday, Dustin made this. This is what Coco used to look like. I have a stupid amount of fan art, you guys. When I was on DeviantArt, I think I had like 6 to 8,000 followers on DeviantArt way back when. And I was like super active. This is exactly my break. Oh, nice, perfect. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about like 12 noon as like my general start time. So just because it's easy for me, I can do a 2-hour stream. It goes until 2 o'clock. And then I have enough time to get ready for work at 3 o'clock, so. Yeah. I have so much fan art, it's ridiculous. Oh man. I have so much goofy artwork, you guys. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Let's see. I've got some cool artwork about Ma as well. Let's see. Got some really cool stuff in here. I like this one. This one's really cool too. Like, woo! I think this one's by Caprion. Yeah, this is Caprion. Ah, I haven't heard that name in forever. And then this one was really cool too. They Axelinia, they actually did a version of this that looked like an anime screenshot, which was really cool. It had like text here and everything. So yeah, I had fan art. I had all kinds of stuff. Like I had all kinds of like I was very serious. I had a very serious following way back in the day. And Aros I have so much fan art for Aros. This one lives in my heart forever because like, Aros has always been this. A lot of you don't know this. Aros is such a not serious character ever. He is just not a serious character. He's kind of like the real Aros is really goofy when he's not being a sad boy. This art's also really cool, but he looks so different now. It's wild. He looks so different now. This was like an in-progress commission that I had done of Aros forever ago. Just the DMs, I guess. So he is a diva. I believe also people can post on my community page. I believe I've set it up so that anyone can post on my community page. Or if you want to send it privately, you can send it as a DM on Instagram or on Twitter or whatever. So he's such a diva. Let's see. I've done some like more recent art of Aros. Let's see here. I'm gonna move this because I don't want you guys to judge me. I don't want you to judge me for the names of some of these folders. Oh my god. I can't let you see some of these. Let's see. This is a cute one. That was a part of a collaboration that I did with another friend of mine, who was doing this sort of like flower crown collab. Like, look at him! Oh my god! Stop going over there! He's a dramatic boy. He's very dramatic. Very not serious though. He's fun though. I really do enjoy drawing Aros. Oh, I remember what I was gonna show you guys now. I was gonna show you guys the new cover for Godsbane. Do you guys want to see it? You can also email it to me. I have my public email on my link tree is this. If you'd rather email me, if you want to like keep it private, you can email me here. Oops. Ah! So this was the KMA manga that I was starting to work on. Let me get this open. Give it a second. It's a big file. Sorry. The answer is always yes. I love how I said this is an Onami stream and here we are talking about Godsbane. I can't help it. Godsbane is my life. It's my obsession. Come on. Come on, Club Studio. Big baby. So I originally had it without color. If Clip Studio would like to catch up to me. I know, Clip Studio, I've got so many big files open. I'm sorry, you can kill me later. It's Aros. It's Aros' fault. It's always Aros' fault. There we go. So, like, let me just turn off all the color layers. Oh, except obviously a skin tone. But, I had it originally just as like a black and white image, and now I'm adding some color. Yeah. No, like, I love talking about Godsbane. So I can't share too much yet, but Godsbane has found a home, and so I will be publishing Godsbane with somebody. So hopefully soon. Everything is his fault. Yeah, so but yeah, like I wanna, this kind of ish color scheme is where I'll be going for. This is obviously not like a final artwork because I've got some of the stuff up here, like the shading and whatever, that's still, I literally was only using my mouse to try to do a really quick like color version. Let me show you what it looks like without the color. Turn that off. So that's what it looks like without the color. I'm not gonna worry about the blood, but you know what I mean. So that's roughly what it looked like when it was just like a black and white image. So yeah, I'm excited. So, you know, so yeah, I'm definitely excited that it'll finally have a home. So I've been waiting a really long time for it. But I want to get the Onami edition, like the print edition out there. I'm going to just show you guys what I'm planning for it. And I'll show you the old version. Oh, come on. Clip, don't crash on me, please. Thank you. So this is the original version that I made of the print edition for Onami. This is a completely different set of proportions because I was originally going to go through Comics Wellspring, but now I'm not, and now the other printer I'm using has a completely different set of proportions, so now I have to go back to the original set of proportions. But it's going to have the full one-shot that I did with Viz, and then I wanted to have sort of a section where I'm going over, hey, like, here's the history of Onami. It wasn't this, like, one-hit wonder. It took me 2 weeks to do. It's one of those stories that I've been slowly working on since 2016. And it's had a lot of ups, it's had its downs, it's had its successes, it's had its failures over time. And then it'll also have like an image gallery of like my favorite panels, like blown up really big. And then at the end of the book, it'll have the original storyboards that got me approved by Hisashi-san, my editor. That way everyone can see like, hey, like this is what got me approved. That way people can see what that was. I remember the era where you were almost certain you would never see it published despite... Yeah, I remember that. It was sad. I had a lot of days where I didn't even know if I was gonna, like, keep working on it. Like, I've had days like that too, where I was like, maybe this isn't the project for me. And I have a bonus artwork of Pone that I'm working on. So, because Onami also has a home. The series does. So both Onami and Godsbane have homes, but Godsbane will be worked on first. Onami, I still have to write the long-term story of it. I know what I want for Onami, the series. And for anyone who doesn't know, Onami and Godsbane, they're the same universe. And so they're the same characters. The difference, though, is that the Onami one-shot is maybe like 1500-ish years before Godsbane. And then the Onami series, so the Onami one-shot shows how Pone becomes the god of the sea. Well, the Onami series shows how Pone also became the god of war. So that's sort of like the long-term plan for the Onami series, is to show how he got his other title. And in Godsbane, you actually get to see a lot of Pone. Pone is very, very critical to the end of Godsbane. And kind of sprinkled throughout, just because there's a lot of lore connected to him and a god named Aikeku. I'll spell that out for you just because it's kind of hard to say. And I'll split it up so that you know how to pronounce it. Aikeku. He's the god of the storms, and basically Pone made him, and something happens to Aikeku in the story. And so that's sort of like one of the critical points, and what happens to him is basically Arus's fault. So yeah, there's so much lore in Godsbane, and that's one of the things that I've been wanting to do on my Patreon, is to start sharing some of this stuff, but I wanted to wait until I for sure had the story written as I wanted it to. But when I got some feedback from it, or feedback on Godsbane, I think earlier this year, I was like, oh shoot, like that'd be a much better ending. And so then of course the butterfly effect happens, you change the ending, and then you have to change the middle, and then you have to change the beginning, and then you have to change the middle again. And so now I'm just like trying to tie up everything. Yeah. Yeah. There's definitely been a lot of changes to the old lore, if we want to call it that, the old lore. But yeah, so there's some fun stuff going on. So yeah, I'm really excited for this. So but as far as like Godsbane is not what I submitted to the Kodansha contest. I had this sort of like halfway in progress version of like Godsbane one shot, and so this will eventually become chapter 1. So yeah, so this will eventually become chapter 1. But man, did I not work hard on some of these backgrounds, y'all. Oh my gosh. Like this one's mostly a 3D model, but I did so much drawing over it. I actually drew these. I actually drew this stuff. And so yeah, there's all kinds of like fun stuff going on, and then we've got Aros, and then oh my god, this background took me. I was like, oh, this background will take me 30 minutes. No, it took me 3 hours. It took me 3 hours to do this background. I was like, why? Thank God I didn't have to draw this one because it's from an older version. But I've had to update Aros's, or I will have to update Aros's design to all of the changes that I've made. So I don't know if I'm going to keep the tones in. I may have to make them all like grayscale. But yeah. Oh yeah, this one's really fun. This 2-page spread here. This was in the original, or the most recent chapter that I did. And I really liked this 2-page spread. I really liked this panel, and so I've decided to make it a 2-page spread. So, and I love this picture of him yelling. I was like, I'm not using that. So, I have to use it. I just have to. So, I'm definitely gonna be using that one. And then, let me scoot this over a little bit more. I love how I said I'm gonna work on Onami, and this happened. Sorry to anyone watching this later. And then I have obviously I had to change this because I've already used it before, but I've got all these other sort of like, you know, stuff in here and images, and then Rin comes and she bothers him for some stuff. Yeah, and something happens to Aros. He's actually really sick of this one. Then we go over how he got into this situation, and then his deal with the god of the dead, and then we get into some bad stuff that Aros ends up doing at the end. And then sad boy. Sad boy. So he's always a sad boy. He's very dramatic. And that's the kind of thing I think that's interesting about Aros, is he tries to go about this like with this persona that, oh, I'm fine, you know, everything's fine. Like you know the guy sitting in the dog sitting in the room that's on fire? He's like, yeah, I'm fine. Everything is fine. But internally he's just like screaming, Dustin! Hey Dustin! Like internally he's just screaming the entire time. So yeah, you guys got a little preview. You're welcome. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. That was Aros. Oh, you mean who's that in the chat? So anyway, back to work. Oh, Dustin, look what we were looking at earlier. You were summoned by the vibes. Who dat? This is so cool to have some of like my old school peeps here. All right, back to work. Dun 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 dun. Da-dum bum bum bum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. This would be one version. Oh, oh, damn. Yeah, well, that was because someone asked me about backgrounds. Y'all, I am the worst person when it comes to staying focused on any given task. I am absolutely terrible. That's okay. That's literally why I like live streaming though. Like, it's okay that I am not getting this done. This specific task is not life or death or anything, so it's fine. And then I assume this next one will be very similar because this will be basically the same thing, but it'll be the next revision. And then we'll have, you know, more text here. Actually, no, we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna... You guys like my Weather Channel music? The tangent lesson. Oh man. Let's see. Meanwhile, the new school peeps are tolling the thumbs, wondering if they should just set up their Blue Sky account already. Comms goes on tangents, but there cannot be any tangents on the page. I absolutely still go on tangents all the time. I can't help it. That's just my nature, I guess. I've come to accept it. That is my fate. To be someone who's just completely not focused on anything. Okay, so the next page. Ooh. Okay, so this is gonna be more text, blah 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 blah. Ah, I got the wrong tool. It's okay. I'm basically just setting up where I want things to go, and so this will be like info about. Oh. And then we'll have... I guess I should do that. That way you guys know what I'm thinking. Because I'm just sitting here just blabbering. The only tangent allowed here is the procrastinating kind. Squirrel! I need to have like Doug. You know, like guys like Doug from Up. Where is it? Let's see. What's that gif? This one? No. This one is me. Oh, I love dog. Oh, what is that? Oh, look, another tangent. Let's talk about this instead. Oh, hi. Oh, what about this tangent instead? I need to add that as like a silly little gif that I can pull up on my stream and be like, look, I got distracted again. I used to have a scene in OBS that said wasted, you know, like you know in, what is it, Grand Theft Auto, if you get, like, killed or whatever, like, it'll bring up wasted. I used to have that, and it was for when Clip Studio crashed. I would go to the scene and it'd say wasted. So... Now there's a movie I haven't seen in years. Yeah, it's a cute movie. Oh, and I think maybe here's where I'll have the character art for Paul and Oma. I just want the artwork. I don't want any of the text. I need to clean that up a little bit. Because here, yeah, Hisashi-san gave me some feedback. And then I'll maybe have just like, let me actually shrink that a little. I can't say that I liked Up. I can't say that I liked it. I just like Doug. I just like Doug. Do you want to know what mainstream movie I actually like that a lot of people don't like? Let's reverse the script. Name a mainstream movie that I like that most people don't like because they think it's cringe. And you can't say The Sixth Sense because we've already talked about that one. Yori Hamad, actually, I remember this one. It's Avatar. It's Avatar. The Pandora Avatar. I was obsessed with Avatar. I still am. I think it's cool. A lot of people are like, it's just Pocahontas and space with, like, space cats. With cat people. It's just Pocahontas in space with cat people. I mean, technically, yes. If it's a little different than Pocahontas, but that's what everyone was saying. Is they're like, Avatar is so lame because like the humans are bad, and it's just like Pocahontas in space with cat people. Why are the humans bad? Like I literally remember when I was watching it for the first time, someone walked out of the theater, and I could hear her saying, "This is the worst movie I've ever seen in my life." And I was like, is it though? Is it? Oh, when it first came out, a lot, like, there were mixed reviews when it first came out, because people were like, oh, this is just some political woke BS, because they're talking about, like, environmentalism, and it's a hippie movie, and humans are bad, it's just woke political commentary disguised as a Pocahontas retelling. Like, there was a lot of people that did not like it when it came out. Oh, I love Agretsuko! I literally have a cup of Agretsuko that I made. So one of my old jobs, I used to work at custom fabrication. And when I decided I was gonna leave, because I was quitting to go work for Global Comics. They asked, like, I had a cup, and I was like, hey, can you guys laser engrave this? Because it was like a plastic cup with like metal underneath. That you could like laser engrave to show the metal underneath. And I said, absolutely yes. Like, can I get Agretsuko like on my cup? And so now I have like a coffee mug that has Agretsuko on it. I love it. Oh, that's a big. Yeah, people were really weird about it back then. I don't know what their problem was. Let's see here. Originally, it was so hated. People were saying that, yeah, I think the Avatar was one of the last movies I deliberately went to see because it was a thing. Everyone saw that movie. It was hated by specific crowds of people online and in person for sure. And knowing the people, like, you stuck around, yeah. I ain't surprised you dealt with people being babies over Avatar. I've had to deal with people being babies over it because they're like, oh my god, like, it's so lame, da da da. Like, how could you like this? And I'm like, dude, I like the eye candy, okay? I like the eye candy. Like, how can you say it's not beautiful? Like, it was a revolutionary movie when it came out. you know what? I could see Dances with Wolves. Yeah, I could totally see that. Dances with Smurfs. Dances with Wolves is a good movie. I remember that movie. I remember the first time I saw it. I only saw, like, a portion of it the first time. And so, later when I was on an airplane, I saw Dances with Wolves, right? And so I had only seen, like the last, like, 20 minutes of it. And so then I finally got to watch the whole movie, and I was sobbing. I was like, ah! Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's literally a trope. Yeah. The white savior complex thing. Which I get. It's a real thing. It's a real thing, but... Hey, clip. Yes, that was a real thing because people are like, oh, the earth is just gonna fall apart and it's so sad and it's so depressing and I wish I could live on a beautiful place like Pandora. Like, it was a very real thing, and every artist, oh, not every artist, a huge amount of artists were making like their own, like, Na'vi avatars. Like, drawing themselves as an avatar. So it was a very real thing. And then there was also, like, this debate about, like, why are you drawing your character with 4 fingers? Or why are you drawing your character with 5 fingers? Like, this is the only right way to do it, blah, 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 blah. Like, it was, like, a real thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was like a completely new experience. So really, they still have them? Did you see that woman who was cosplaying Varang? Did you see that? Crazy work. Absolutely insane. She said her makeup takes 6 hours. 6 hours! Insane. Absolutely insane. But it's beautifully done. Absolutely stunning work. Yeah. I don't know why I had these in that way. Like, why is this one on the left or on the right? I don't know, man. Do you want to see these beautiful plants that I drew? Do you want to see? We're gonna zoom in on this background after I put everything in its proper place. Sticks! Get rid of that. Look at that. Peek. Oh, I just realized I accidentally deleted a part of it on the corner there. I can fix that. Look at all these pretty plants. Of course I draw the plants way better than I draw him. I mean, look at that. How did I draw this more beautifully than him? I don't know. Do you want to? Yes. Do you want to see? Do you want to see? And then look at this little. Actually, let me expand this a little bit more. I'm gonna, when I do the final one, I'm gonna see if I can get this in without this in there, that we can just see just the background itself. But look at this. Like, I really went in there and tried to draw stuff. So, but I knew that this panel ultimately is not going to be that big. So I didn't want to overdo it. You know what I mean? I love how that there's some bamboo leaf that's in front of this one. The dots. Hello, Mango. Welcome back. Even like down to like the bamboo details. Ugh. Look at this. All the little plants along the fence. I tried to have fun with it. But a lot of this is just trying to suggest, hey, like, here's a village or whatever. Even like the little grass that's by this building here. I tried to put in everything. Oh, I didn't see this part here. Look. See this color. Look, this bamboo just stops. Oh, why is it not? Oh, because I got the eraser on. That's why. This bamboo just stops. Me. Thank you. No, you're good. I need to get ready for work. I have to go to work in about 30 minutes anyway, so I also need to stop so that I can go get ready for work. So, alright guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I know you just got here, Mango. I'm really sorry, but I gotta go get ready for work. As far as what we got done today, we got a lot of stuff imported. We worked through 65 all the way through 84, so we did about 20 pages today. That's not bad, considering I got distracted for a lot of it. That's okay. Had lots of fun. We went over God's Bane and some other old stuff. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. I don't know if I have anything going on tomorrow. I already got my hair cut, and I'm not sure what my schedule is going to look like, but I will definitely try to come back tomorrow and do some more streaming. So I will see you guys next time. Take it easy and have a great day. Bye! Love you!